Hi, my name is Ken Coleman, and welcome to Excuse Me While I Gush about Tyranitar. Number 251 in the Pokédex, introduced in gold and silver. The reason that I'm gushing about Tyranitar is not just because it's one of my favorite Pokemon from that version, from that generation too, but that today is Tyranitar Day, T-Tar Day, and the Larvitar Day in Pokemon Go communities. So I am coming to first a little recap. Larvitar is a cute little version. Pupitar is the medial transitional form. And Tyranitar is this big rock-like bipedal dinosaur. Like a T-Rex, only made from rock. So I'm coming to you today from the Boston Commons in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Pokemon Go community, this local area, has come together to search for their Larvitars, Pupitars, Tyranitars, both in their regular forms and in the newly introduced shiny form. Alright, so I am going to switch to the screen record version so that you can follow me through this adventure. And then I'll recap later tonight. Bye, let's go. So this is my avatar. When I was starting the game, I decided to go a little bit gender fluid with my Avi. Explore my feminine side a little bit more. So I named it Kendall. Androgynous. And this is the look that I've been going for my Avi's outfit. So I'm going to... This is Curlia, my buddy right now, who's walking with me until she powers up. I'm going to see if I can change my avatar's outfit to something a little bit more fitting of the warm weather. Like this little white and blue Pikachu t-shirt. I had been looking ahead at some of the outfits available and have gone shopping a little bit every now and then. So go with the shorts. Yes. Blue's the socks. And the gloves. And as much as I love that Newsy hat, I'm going to switch for something a little bit more, not that one, a little bit more sunny. It is a very sunny day, and to keep the AR, augmented reality sun, out of my face. Alright, so now we're ready to go, and this little one is one of the Larvitars. I'm going to switch to the AR so that you can see it in all its Pokemon Go-ness. The video is a little off, I'm sorry, it's a little shaky. And there we go. My first of the three. Click that, pick up some Pokemon balls, Pokeballs. Just a second. The further on I get through the day, I'm going to be regularly... There we go. Did you see that glitter? That is what the shiny Larvitar looks like. I wasn't sure if I'd have to take a video clip later to catch that. I am so lucky to find this right off the bat. Right away. Now with all of these Community Day Pokemon, it usually takes 25 of these Larvitar candies to evolve it to a Pupitar, and an additional 100 to take that Pupitar to a Tyranitar. So I'm going to be regularly consolidating through the day so that I have some of the top Larvitars, and then I can make them into some of the top Tyranitars. I'm going to show you some of the consolidation video shortly. I'm going to cut to that right now. Alright, see you in a bit. So we have just under an hour left of the 3-day event here in the Eastern Time Zone. For every part of the world, the Community Day lasts from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. So right now I have filled up the box, my Pokemon box. Those of you who just know the older games, you remember the boxes. It has a maximum capacity of 550. So I am going to show you the consolidation of these Pokemon. Alright, let's go now. So the game is loading right now. And sometimes I wonder if it normally takes this long, or if it's my phone, if it's all the community activity around. But it is slowly popping up. Right now I'm in the public garden, in between 2 Pokestops and another Larvitar. Just going to nix one other Pokemon so that I can catch that Larvitar. There we are, that should do it. Alright, cool, and this is 318 Larvitar candy so far. And for at least 3 Tyranitars, 3 new ones, I'm going to need 375. So, let's consolidate. That is alerting me that a raid battle is starting soon. So I've been finding this to be helpful when consolidating in such a rush as Community Days. You switch to numerical order, and it starts from Gen 1 right until Gen 3 right now. And we have to scroll down a bit to Pokemon number 249. Through all of these in Gen 2 now. See, we're almost there. You in town? There we are. Now, with many of these Pokemon breeds, Pokemon types, the genders are binary, which isn't perfect, but it's okay, and it's fun to index the Pokemon. It wasn't until recently that they started doing this Pokemon is male and this Pokemon is female. And for the Pokédex, you had to index one of each. So I am going to take the best of the male and the best of the female of these Larvitars. The best one right here is a female at 802 CP. Best male is 798. So we press down on 800. And every single one as we go down through here. Every single one except for those top two. And what has become 3 shinies. I'm going to try catching one more before the day is done. One more shiny. The following clip is going to be of a video of me capturing a shiny in the middle of one of these community day crowds. There's one of the shiny, another. Please excuse the ambient noise. This is a very popular park. Even more popular during Community Day. You'll see the tally below. Keeping track of how many Pokemon I'm transferring to the professor's computer. Transferring 87. That will give me a lot of... On here I'm going to clean out some Wailords. Some Wailmers. I'm creating a fleet. Or a pod of Wailmers. Alright, so back to the Mon of the Hour. The Larvitar. The way up to here. As you can see, the Tyranitar that I have right now and the Pupitar. We're going to... We have 405 Larvitar candy so far. Which is more than enough for now. And then we'll evolve it further. I'm probably going to consolidate the Pupitar and Tyranitar that are already pre-existing, just so that I have stronger Pokemon in there. It's still limited space. I'll keep the Tyranitar since it's over 2,000. So now I evolve the male. I have 46% battery life left. That should be sufficient for the end of the community day. the next Tyranitar. And we're going to evolve the most powerful of the shinies. He starts out very green and with that little magenta belly. I find the Larvitar pretty cute, especially given what it turns into. It becomes this very, very purple Pupitar. And the final stage. Let's see that great big shiny Titar. There it is. Look at that, it's got the dark purple belly, sort of a brownish, greenish beige. And I'm going to compare it swipe to swipe with a regular Tyranitar. See, there we got the brown and the dark purple. Usually the shinies are just color variants. And the regular has the aquamarine belly. And this very beigey, whitish green. So there we are. And so this little guy is the shiny version of the Larvitar. You'll see all the people around. This is a big site for the Pokemon Go community. There are so many different Poke stops around. And so people can put their lures down and attract them. And there goes the shiny into the Pokeball. It's caught.
This is the OG spot.
Hi. It is now night. I'm home and I was thinking about how to figure the progress of Larvitar Day / Titar Day / Tyranitar Day. And I'm realizing that, especially after the Earth Day event, where there were a bunch of Larvitars roaming around, it may be a little bit more difficult to guess how many of them I caught from today and how many from the past. But we're going to turn now to see exactly what the Pokédex says and what the Pokemon in my box say. Not in terms of speaking, but what type of stats they have to give. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I am back in my Pokemon box. And I have everything in numerical order. So I'm going to scroll down to the Tyranitars and Larvitars. They're in Series 2. There we have them. All those little blue auras are indicative of them being freshly caught. Nope. So I am going to try leveling up to train these top 4 Larvitar to become as big and strong as these bottom ones. These are 4 of my shiny Larvitars, and the 5th one is right in the bottom row, center. So I have 5 Larvitars, 5 shinies, which is pretty good. Very good in my opinion. Now next we're going to go to the Pokédex and see how many have been caught altogether. Switch to Johto, which is the land of the second generation. And I have seen 160 Larvitar, and I've caught 158. Most of those 158 being today. This is the female, this is the male, this is the female, and these are the shinies. Similar for the Pupitar and the Tyranitar. Okay, so that is all for today's Larvitar Community Day. I'd call it a success. And if you still have Pokemon Go on your phones, or if you'd like to download the app, it is very fun for Pokemon fans, for those who were playing the blue and red, silver and gold, the more recent versions, or those who haven't yet to pick up any of the games. And the larger the community, you may be surprised by how large the community is in your hometown. The more fun it is, because it's establishing all those relationships between people who've never met each other otherwise. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up down below. There's also the option to subscribe and a bell option that will notify you with an email when a new video is up on my channel. So thank you for watching. I'm Ken Coleman for Excuse Me While I Gush. Bye.